The Star Wars news just keeps on coming, this time thanks to the publishing panel at New York Comic Con. I'm not there, so I want to give a shout out and thank you to Veers Watch on Twitter for live tweeting all the new book and comic announcements. Give him a follow, he's awesome. First up, let's talk about the new book Alphabet Squadron by Alexander Freed. It's billed as the story of 5 pilots that team up after Return of the Jedi to go after an Imperial task force. I assume their squadron is named for the fact that they have an A-Wing, B-Wing, U-Wing, X-Wing, and a Y-Wing. I gotta say I'm not crazy about the title just because it sounds like a young reader book, but I'll let it slide because I love me some stories about pilots. I was hopeful after the book Aftermath Empire's End that there would be room for some of the Imperial remnant, and I'm thrilled that it sounds like that's the case. The war might be over, but there are still some stubborn holdouts. I'll say that I'm cautiously optimistic about this announcement. I love the concept, of course, but I was disappointed by Freed's Battlefront Twilight Company. I just didn't connect with any of those characters, so I'm hopeful that these pilots do more for me. The good news is, most people seem to love Battlefront Twilight Company, and I think I'm in the minority there. I should also say that I really enjoyed Freed's adaptation of Rogue One, so hopefully I just continue enjoying his books more and more. While we're on books, let's also mention the new cover for Claudia Gray's Master and Apprentice. I wish we had additional details about the story, time period, plot, or anything else, but I'll take what I can get. Based on Obi-Wan's look, I would guess this takes place shortly before the events of The Phantom Menace, but that could just be artistic interpretation. Obi-Wan could be much younger, or maybe it'll be a story that spans many years of apprenticeship. Moving on to comics, we were given some sad news. Charles Soule's amazing Darth Vader series is coming to an end with issue 25. That means we only have 4 issues to go. While that is a bummer, I always appreciate when a storyteller ends things on their terms. Go out on top and leave a perfect 25-issue series for us to go back to over and over again. But Vader won't be completely leaving the comics world. A new 5-issue series called Shadow of Vader is coming about characters that Vader has impacted over the years, including a morgue attendant, Wilro freaking Hood, the Acolytes of the Beyond, a group of senators' children, and a Bloodline-era plot that I guess is about the galaxy learning about Leia's parentage. The series will be written by Chuck Wendig, who has handled the character before in the second Darth Vader annual. I wasn't crazy about the way some of that issue was presented, but it also had some truly chilling moments, so again, I'm leaning on cautious optimism here. Finally, writer Robbie Thompson had a little to say about the upcoming Han Solo Imperial Cadet comic, another 5-issue series. He said it'll be like Full Metal Jacket meets Stripes, which sounds entertaining enough. He also said it wouldn't be a comprehensive look at Han's life in the Empire and that there's plenty of room for more stories there. There are even more details about the upcoming Age of series of comics coming down the line, but nothing too crazy. If you want to look into that yourself, I've linked to Veers Watch's Twitter page in the description so you can read it, and I just want to say thank you again to him for live tweeting all these details for us. Let me know what you guys think about these upcoming stories in the comments. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.